Welcome to Profits Forex Academy. My name is Emmanuel. I'm here to teach you the beating the market maker strategy, the BTMM strategy. Now you'll be wondering, or if you are a new trader in the market, in the Forex market, you keep wondering why you are losing your money, why you cannot make profit in the market, why the market is always going against you. You decide to buy, the market decide to sell, you decide to sell, the market decide to buy. Now it's not that you don't know, or that your analysis, your technical analysis or fundamental analysis is not right. It's simply because you don't know that there are big guys that is working against you in the market. These guys are the market makers. They are there to profit from your losses, and they make you lose your money while they profit from it. Now in this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to understand how their manipulation and their strategy works, and how you'll be able to either beat them or you profit with them as they profit. Because it is no longer a news that about 95% of forex traders lose their money in the market. They lose their money because they don't understand the strategies of the market makers. These market makers can be the apex, the big banks, or the government, even commercial companies. Meanwhile, they are very important in the market because they also provide the volume and the liquidity that enables the market, or the price, or the forex market to be tradable by the retail traders. Now, how do these people manipulate the market? First of all, they induce you. Okay. How the market makers manipulate the market. Now, first, they induce you to take a wrong position. Now they induce you to take a wrong position. How do they do this? Sometimes you enter the market, you decide to buy, and the market decides to sell, and you decide to sell, the market decides to buy, and you keep wondering, is it that some people are against you in the market? It is simply the market makers doing their thing. Let me show you what they are doing and how they are doing it. When you look at it, if you don't know their strategy, you won't see it. But then look at what is happening here. Let me try and mark this area out. Look at what is happening here. You decide to sell this market, and they decide to buy this market, and you think it is buying, and then they decide to reverse, and then they are reversing, continually reversing. You keep losing your money in this particular trade, or in this particular section of this trade, if you don't know what the market makers are doing. Look at it again. You buy because you thought it's a buy market, and then they sell massively, and then they go back again, and then they keep selling. See it? They keep selling, and they keep going up, and they keep coming down. Whenever you think the market is about to buy, the market was actually selling. And a lot of it is everywhere. You check all the pairs, and it is like that. You want to buy, and they want to sell, and you want to sell, and they want to buy. They actually know what you are thinking, and then how to use it against you. Now look at another one, plenty of it actually. You see this long way candle, and then you think it's a massive buy, and it was just actually a small buy, and then they reverse against you and come down massively, and then you keep wondering what is going on. Are there people looking at you? Are there people looking at your market or something? It's actually the market makers doing their thing. They induce you to buy. Look at another one. You think it is a buy market and it comes down. They keep doing it and you keep losing your money because you don't know what they are doing. Now that is not the only way they manipulate the market. They also manipulate the market by creating panic. Another style is by creating panic in the market. This is done. When this is done, the trader becomes afraid and emotional in the market, and then start thinking irrational. You no longer know what to do. You don't know if you should start buying or if you should start selling. Now look at one of these things. Some of these things here is also a way to create panic, and then you become emotional. You go up and they come down, and you want to come down with them, they go up again. Look at what is happening. Okay, look at this long spike and another long spike. One is coming down and one is going up. You just no longer know what to do, and then you either enter the wrong point and then they take you out of the market or destroy your capital for you. Or look at this panic. Look at what they are doing. They mostly create this panic using news. Whenever they are releasing news, panic is always here. Now look at this long green candle and another long red candle and spikes all over everywhere, and you no longer know either to buy or to sell. It's actually the market makers doing their things to profit from your loss. They actually need you to sell while they buy, or they need you to buy while they want to sell, so that they can make money from your losses. Now another means of your manipulation is stop hunt or hitting the stop loss. Stop hunt. Now most times, after doing your analysis properly and then you enter a position, but before the market goes your direction, your predicted direction, you are correcting your analysis and you have entered your position. But first of all, the market comes and take you out, hit your stop loss before going to your direction. Now look at some of the stop hunts around here. I'm going to be showing you some stop hunts. Now look at this candle here. Maybe you have entered your market somewhere here. You have entered your market somewhere here to go down, and before this market could go down, it will come up here and hit your stop loss before going down, and then it goes up again, and before it will go finally down. A lot of things like this happen in the market. Let's look for another one. Look at what happened here. Look at this stop hunt here. Let me remove these things. Look at this stop hunt here. Look at this green candle. The market is actually meant to go down. Maybe you have opened your position somewhere here or somewhere here. But first of all, before it goes down, it has to come up here somewhere where you put your stop loss above this place, and then hit your stop loss before coming down. When you put down your eyes, you'll be seeing plenty of these things in the market. It is the market makers doing their things. Now look at another one. Look at this point here. You believe that this is the base, and then you have entered your market to go down, your position to go down, maybe somewhere here, because you saw a very bearish candle and a pin bar up here. Then the market has to come up and hit your stop loss, maybe somewhere here. You place your stop loss somewhere here, it has to hit your stop loss and then start coming down gradually. All this is a means of market makers killing your loss, taking you out of the market while they profit from your losses. So how do you understand? You have to know that there are patterns in the market. There are patterns to follow whenever you are trading. This pattern is called the market maker cycle. The BTMM strategy, it is called the market maker cycle. It is always present, but you need to train your eyes to see them before you can understand what they are doing. Basically, this pattern I'm going to show you how the pattern looks like. The pattern is called the market maker cycle. Now, when you are trading your forex, you need to understand this pattern and look out for them. For an uptrend, you will see something like a W, one leg, another leg, and then an M. This is for an uptrend in beating the market maker cycle. You always have the first movement and then a pullback, the second movement, a pullback, and then the final movement. It is always 3 movements: level 1, level 2, and level 3. Level 1, level 1, level 2, and level 3. There must be a pullback, and when you are coming for a downtrend, it is an M, a long movement, a pullback, movement, a pullback, and a W. Now, this pullback can be in form of EMEA crossings, that is EMA's crossing, or moving average, exponential moving average crossing, or consolidation, or you can call it ranging market, or a pullback, a clean pullback. We are going to look at how these things are in the market. Now let's go to chart and check out some of these patterns and see if they are actually there. Clean up this sheet. Now this is AUD USD. Now look at this pattern we are talking about. They are always present in the market. Another funny thing is that sometimes when you don't see it, leave it and look for a market where you see it. Look at the M, look at the pullback, which is also a consolidation, and then a movement again, another pullback, consolidation, then final movement. Now let's check this out. This is the first movement, or the level 1 movement, and then here is a level 2 movement, and here is the level 3 movement. When you are able to train your eyes to see these patterns in the market, it is always present in the market. Now this is a pullback, all this is a pullback. You get to understand them eventually. Now look at another, let me shrink it. Look at another pullback here. First of all, for uptrend, you see the W with first movement and it pull back, to this place, and then it goes up again, it pull back, then it goes up again. Remember I said that the pattern is W, pull back, and then the final movement. And this is exactly what we are looking at here. Let me show you again. You have W, you have your pullback, you have another movement, pull back before the final movement, and then it creates another W to start coming down, and the cycle continues, where you are able to understand some of these things, you'll be able to profit in the market. Please guys, if this video is interesting, if you found this video interesting, please subscribe, hit the like button and share. Thank you. Now look at that pattern continues. Look at it here. You have this pattern here, you have it here, and then it continues. Now the end, then comes down, and then the end, and it continues, it turns and starts going up. Now this is basically the patterns you will look out for in your trading, or when you are doing analysis. If you are trading the BTMM analysis, this is basically the patterns you will be looking out for. Now another thing is that in each time frame you have this pattern. This pattern must be completed 3 cycles. The complete cycle is always 3 movements or 3 pullback, where you have the W and then the M. For 1 hour time frame, you have this complete cycle before you go over to 4 hours time frame, and then over to the higher time frame. Now this basically means that in the lower time frame you have a complete cycle that will make just 1 leg of the higher time frame. I don't want to confuse you. I'll try to make it simpler in the next video, so please subscribe to this channel so that when next I'm releasing the time frame blending, so that you'll be able to understand exactly how to use these patterns. You will know what I'm talking about, time frames, and each leg completing before the next time frame. Please guys, subscribe and hit the like button, and you'll be able to get the next video. And please remember to hit the bell so that you get the next video immediately when I'm releasing it. Thank you very much, and have a profitable trade. Bye.